video. This was really shocking, this video. Just want to warn you, if you don't want to watch this, don't have to. This is going to be a rough one. But I just couldn't believe what was happening in this video. This is in Sydney, New South Wales. What is going on in Sydney seems to keep happening there. But brace yourself. This is what's getting into our country, this type of violence, this divide. And I was shocked that no one on the left-wing side was really calling this out. I've seen only people from the normal common sense Aussie side, normal, what they call right-wing people calling this out. So this is a gay man in Sydney, I think he's only like 17 years old or something, getting attacked and nearly killed for being gay by Islamic extremists. This is the type of extremism we do not want in our country and seems to be festering and being allowed to go on. I don't understand how this can happen. I'm going to try not to get too worked up in this video, but I'm so angry about it that they're allowing this to go on. We'll watch it. We'll watch it now, then we'll go into it more. Make sure you support the channel, comment down below, like this video. YouTube will probably try to suppress it because for some reason, when we're speaking about something so serious that needs the most attention, sometimes it gets suppressed. So let's just watch this and we'll see what's going on.
دولة الإسلام بخير. لا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله. Kill him. Kill the Give us your money. Stop. Give us your money.
You want to be gay? You want to be gay? Yeah?
لا إله إلا الله.
So that was shocking. They're literally saying to kill him because he's gay, because it goes against their religion, their extremism side of it. They should not be allowed in the country. They should be arrested and deported straight away. This is going on and on. What happened? Like, how have you gone so woke? Now, because someone is part of Islam, part of being a Muslim, you can't call them out. Like, it's a disgrace. I haven't seen the gay community at all calling out this. Years ago, you'd all be protesting on the street for this type of violence. This is what we fought to stop. You know, I'm just a normal Aussie, and I'm calling it out more than your community. Like, what is going on? Where do you go so woke that you're too scared to call out a person nearly being killed for being gay because it goes against your agenda, not addressing radicals in the country and wanting to just let the doors open? This is where it gets silly in Australia. This is where Australians have had enough of these double standard, two standard policing and the woke online only caring about their own agenda, that they don't want to address real issues, real violence, real hate speech from radical Islam and other groups that is going on in the country. The government won't address it. I've seen nothing about this besides from a few creators that are considered right-wing like me, actually calling out and defending against real violence. I can't believe this is going on. How can this go on in our country? How can this be allowed to go on in our country? I nearly didn't make a video on this because I thought I got to be careful what we say online. That's how stupid it is. You have to be careful what you say when calling out this violence. And I said, no, screw that. I haven't seen anyone call this out. I called it out on my Instagram. A lot of people are supporting that. Make sure you follow me on there. They're all calling it out. And I thought, that's it. I'm calling this out. This is bullshit. I thought, oh, well, this will be a media storm anyway. It'll be everywhere. I don't really need to make a video. But lo and behold, no one's speaking about it. It's not anywhere. This might be the first time you've seen it, probably watching this video. If it is, comment down below. I would love to know, is this the first time you've seen this footage of this violent attack going on our streets that should be in the front of the paper? Normally, gay people would be out there protesting, riding down the streets for this type of violence in the past. Now they don't want to talk about it because it's someone in that community. It's not your community. These people don't want to be a part of your community. Look what they're doing. You can't go so woke full circle that you go back to oppression. You need to defend yourself and call out this radicalism in our country. I can't believe this is going on in our country and it's not being called out. It's not all over the news. I don't understand how someone like me has to be the voice to call it out, because of our mainstream media is so corrupt that they won't even report major issues like this. They'd rather report on rubbish about, oh, someone right-wing person said something wrong that they offended them. That's what they'll fucking talk about. They won't talk about the real issues going on in this country, the real violence, the real divide. They want to demonize you, create new speech laws to say Australians aren't getting along, Australians aren't assimilating, Australians aren't accepting. We're the most accepting culture there is. We just want people to come here and assimilate and be part of Australia, not do this shit. This is the shit we're trying to stop. This is the shit we're calling out, that they call you racist for, that they try to demonize you for, that we want to stop in this country, yet they want to attack us for calling it out. Like I said, they make you try to be scared to even mention it. But I'm not fucking scared of them. I'm going to call it out. I'm going to call out these radicals. That's why you follow this channel. That's why other Australian channels like mine are speaking up, because the normal common sense Aussies are speaking up, and we do not want to deal with this violence and divide on our streets, and we're going to call it out. We're not going to let these people dictate what we can and cannot say. This video I had to film. I was so angry. I could not believe this was going on in our country. I still cannot believe this is on our streets, this violence, and I don't see a media storm about it. Does it have to be a mass shooting before the mainstream media report on it? Then all the politicians start saying far right in every interview after radical Islamic. I've got to be careful with my words on YouTube as well. That's how stupid this is. You got to be careful with your words, because I want this message to get out there, get to the most people. Support these communities that are being, oppressed and attacked. If you're part of the, the LGBT, whatever, I don't know the letters, community, you should be calling this out. Don't be scared by your other woke people in your community that say you can't call them out because they're part of Islam. You can't call them out. No, speak up for your community, because you're going to be the first to get oppressed by these people with these radical ideologies that come here. And then everyone else, women, everything. So you need to call it out now before, our government allows us to fully get screwed over by these crazy radicals and their agenda. It's crazy. So thanks for coming on here. Thanks for watching the video. Like I said, comment down below what you think of it. What do you think about everything going on in Australia at the moment? Do you think it's actually getting called out? Do you think the media's addressing these issues correctly? What do you think? I'd love to know your opinion. This video was quite heated. Cool off, watch one of my other videos, maybe watch some of my funnier ones, calling out Australian of the Year and stuff like that, calling out Albo. Let's detox, relax a bit, but don't turn down the temperature on calling these people out, Albo. You want to turn down the temperature? No, we need to call this out, because if we stay silent, this is going to be our reality on every corner of Australia. Anyway, make sure you give this video a like, subscribe to the channel. We're nearly at 25,000 subscribers. If we're really lucky, if you're not a member, this video might already be out and have 25,000 subscribers. So make sure you subscribe if you support the Australian message. Join to be a member if you want to support the message and show some extra support. And we'll keep getting the message out there. Like I said, follow my Instagram in the description down below. And I'll see you in the next video. Let's keep speaking up for Australians.